What's up everyone, Jason here. So today we're going to be doing the bolt video for the LVR, and in this video we're going to be keeping an eye on me, keeping an eye on the table, and if you want to look at the camera, or the table quick, sorry, everything's isolated, okay? We have where the paint's going to go in a clear container, the bolts are in a clear container, the actual bolt pin, the plunger, and the spring are in a clean container. For the record, we're using Planet Eclipse silicone lubricant, which is the oil for the Planet Eclipse markers. So no one can argue that we jerry-rigged this, okay? As always promised, we have the little handy-dandy cheat sheet, stock, Tech T, Pooty, where we're going to be doing the FPSs, and the DB for the sound signature. We have a brand new, not even opened, in the bag, okay? Exalt barrel made. So if we have a pot, we can clean it. So we're not supposedly sabotaging the video. Okay, so this video is going to be a little long. We're going to be showing everything. We are out in the middle of my backyard. Okay, we're not on a porch. We're not on a patio. The reason why is we want a good, clean sound signature. A lot of videos I've been seeing, they do it on their back porch, under a canopy, in their garage. That causes too much echo. You want to eliminate as much echo as possible. So, always, please, please, please practice safety. While I'm shooting, I am going to be wearing my mask, so please do so too. Whenever you shoot any kind of paintball marker, or real firearms, or even airsoft, please, please wear protection. Eye goggles, earplugs, whatever you have to. Okay, so let's go ahead and start this bad boy up. This is APX Pro. These paintballs are extremely delicate. They do pop really easy. So right here, that's concrete, okay? It's not dirt, okay? So we're gonna do about shoulder like we usually do. Okay, let me know when we got a good angle. Keep an eye on my hand too, so no one can argue that I sabotage this in any way. Okay, and boom. So as you can see, these are really delicate paintballs. They're not hard shell, they're very thin, okay? So the reason why, we'll get that out of here. The reason why we chose a thin paintball shell is to see if these bolts are going to hold up to the promise of shooting ultra brittle paint. Okay, so here's the paint. Okay, we're going to pour it in here. Okay, as you can see, this is just an empty Tupperware. There's nothing in here. Okay, there's no oil, there's no grease. And just for grins, look at this. Okay. Okay, I'm pouring them from the side so the balls don't get any hairline cracks. Okay, now first thing you're probably wondering, why do you need that many paintballs? During this video, I'm just going to be grabbing them one by one. I want to show that there's options. So there's physically no way that I could know between these paintballs which is going to pop, which is not, which is going to break in my barrel, which is going to break in my breech. We're doing that so there is no questions. And yet again, like I said, this is going to be a long video, so please just bear with me, okay? So we're going to move this out of the way. It's empty. We have no more paint, so we're going to do what most paintballs do. This is just going to go over here on the ground now. I don't care. Okay. So, we are going to shoot one paintball at a time. There is no hopper here. The reason why is I want everyone to see physically putting the paintballs in, one by one. So there's no way of saying, oh, part of the hopper was blocked off and he hit a button and bad paint went in. I hear it all the time, okay? So, like I said, we're going to keep everything in eyes right here. So, here is the stock bolt. It is dry. There is no lube on this, so we are going to put lube on it. The plunger and the pin are not even on there, okay? And of course, chronograph, just to make sure it works. There you go. Okay, and I know someone's going to complain this is too much detail, there's too much things going on. This is why we do these videos, to eliminate all possibility of, you can say, human error or human tricks. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take the plunger and the spring. Going to put it in the back. Whoa, that's why you want a container. Okay, just a regular Allen key, nothing fancy. Gonna push back the plunger. Okay, it's locked. Now we're going to open up the one drop, one drop, one drop. Okay? Okay, there we go. The bolt now has oil on it. And again, like I said, plenty of clips. Okay. So as you can see, there is no bolt. And of course the barrel, there we go. Okay, it's aired up. Now, the pressure on the tank, I always play with mid. So my tank is about 550 PSI, okay? This is a 685 bore match, okay? Whoa, get back on there, we're not ready yet. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna shoot 5 times each ball. After every time we shoot, we're going to record the number of the FPS. After we do that, we're then going to hold up the cell phone that has the decimal reader on it, and we're going to record the sound signature. We're going to write down a couple. Okay, so as always, before I start grabbing anything, goggles. Okay, it's really bright out here, so I'm going to take these off. My eyes are going to squint a little bit. And yes, I got a haircut for most people, because people are complaining I look too much like the 80s. Okay, so we have gas. Gonna keep an eye on this. Okay, it's turned on. So, 1 paintball. Okay, first reading, 283, okay? See that? So our first reading for the stock bolt is 283. Next one. 279. Okay? So we got 279. $281. 281. And just for arguments, we get a paintball from the bottom. 278. Okay, we got one more to go. 281. Okay, now remember, this is the stock. Okay, this is the stock bolt. So now what we're going to do, okay, we're going to hit. So as you can see, as I start to talk and yell, it moves up. Okay, so here we go. Ready? $42. $32. Okay? The first one was 42. 32. Okay, so now we're gonna put this back on. Turn off the marker. Take off that, put my glasses back on so I can actually see. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the Tech T bolt next, then the Pooty, then we're going to do the FPSs. Okay, so same thing. All I did was take off the bolt. Okay, let's keep an eye right on this. There's the plunger, the screen. Bolt's going in here. Getting the Tech T now. Same thing. Okay. Drop. 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 Move it all around. Okay. And as you can see, I'm not putting the bolt down. I'm holding it in my hand. So there's nothing like, oh, hey, that part of the towel had sandpaper on it. He sabotaged it. Now, I know a lot of people might be thinking this is a joke, but to be honest, some of the other really in-depth videos I have done, these are the kind of comments I've gotten. That, oh, he poked holes in some of the paintballs. Oh, he had sandpaper. Oh, he purposely changed the marker real quick magically when he was shooting. So these are why my videos are in depth, and I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm yelling. I just want to make sure that everyone can hear me, besides the traffic, or besides the wind, or a bee flies near the camera, who knows. Okay, so same thing. We have the Tech T bolt in now. I'm going to take my glasses off, put my mask back on for safety. Okay, first ball, we're going to turn the marker back on. I turn it off in between. Okay, first ball. 295 right off the shot. Okay, next ball. 284. Next one. Oh, 292, and I shot a tree. Whoopsie! Okay, same thing. 289. Final one. 281. Okay, so now we're going to do 26. $52 on that one, so that one jumped a little high. Okay, so same thing, we're going to turn off the marker. Take off the goggles or the mask. Put the sunglasses back on so I can see. Okay, so same thing. Take the Tech T out. Take the bolt, put it in there. Okay, the final one is the Pootie Bolt. So same thing. Okay, that one did not land correctly first shot. Now it did. Okay, same thing. We're going to take, drop, drop, drop. Okay, same thing. I'm not putting it down. Okay, it's in. Time to take the sunglasses off again. Back on the mask. Okay. One in. Ready? 290. $298. $291. $294. And the final one, 281. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to check the sound signature. And there's motorcycles. $40. $33. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and stop that. Put this back in my pocket before it gets too hot. Okay, turn off the marker. Take out the bolt. Put the sunglasses back on. And now it's math time. So what we're going to do is we're going to take every one of the shots and divide it by 5 so we can get an average, which is one thing I see a lot of videos don't do. They just show you chronograph and chronograph and chronograph. We want an average, okay? Now, I'm going to use my calculator on my phone so I don't make a mistake. Okay, so first number we got, this is for the stock bolt, 283 plus 279 plus 281 plus 278 plus 281 equals, then we got divided by 5. 280 was our average for the stock. Okay, next is the Tech T. 295 plus 284 plus 292 plus 289 plus 281 equals, divided by 5. Okay, 288. And finally, for the Pooty, 290 plus 298 plus 291 plus 294 plus 281 equals, divided by 5, 290. Okay, so we're going to look at these real quick. From the stock bolt to the Tech T, we had an increase of 8 for the FPS. Okay? From the stock bolt to the Pooty, we had an increase of 90 FPS. From the Tech T to the Pooty, we only had an increase of 2. The stock bolt, the high was 42, the low was 32. For the Tech T, the high was 52, the low was 26. For the Pooty, the high was 40 and the low was 33. Okay? So with this chart, if you ask me, and looking at this mathematically, we can sit here and we can keep doing DB tests till the cows come home. Okay? The Tech T is quieter than the stock bolt. That I do agree on. Okay? That is it, if you ask me. The Pooty, it's a little higher than the Tech T, lower than the high for the stock bolt. But if you ask me, we're going to break this down into 2 categories real quick, okay? Which one did we notice, did we gain the best feet per second increase? I'm going to give that to the Pooty. The Pooty Bolt gave us the best FPS increase, okay? As far as sound signature, now if you watched my other video I did to the intro of these bolts, you got to see the weight, some details about them, etc., etc. Remember, one big thing on sound signature comes down to your barrel. You want to make sure you have a good barrel, not a horrible one. A good barrel has a lot of porting, so as the ball's coming through, the excess air leaves the barrel, ball goes through, there you go. So like we said, as far as FPS increase, Pooty Bolt gets it. As far as sound signature or it becoming quiet, the Tech T